Hey y'all, welcome on back. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama, and if you see that red live box that's right there in the corner, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, that just means you are catching the replay. Hello y'all, happy Wednesday. We are halfway through the week, but we are going to make a XOXO Valentine's Day banner. So when you pop on, say hey or comment the word replay, and what was I going to say? Comment the word replay, and then the keyword tonight to get the supply list is XOXO, and that should get you the supply list to your messenger. Okay. All right. So y'all, we're making a little banner, but first we got to do some painting. Okay. So my colors are going to be white, pink, and red. So we've got to paint the rest of these, and then we'll put it all together. Okay. Let me pull up my live, but I'm going to use the color Vintage Victorian from Home Decor Chalk Paint. I wanted to use the color Peony from the chalk paste, but it's out of stock right now. So we had to kind of pivot, and we're going to use a regular chalk paint, okay? But we're going to make a banner, and we are going to do, we're going to add some beads to it, and I will have a kit available over in my VIP group here after my live. So if you're not in my VIP group, comment VIP. It's totally free, y'all. And you can get the kit, which means you can just pick and choose the items that you want. I don't make you purchase the entire kit because some of you already have the colors. Hi, hello. Hello, let me pull up my live so I can see comments. Hi, Helen. Hi, Wanda. Hello. Hi, guys. Sorry if I miss saying hello to you. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Y'all, it is cold here in Texas, and it's really not that cold, but I can't warm up. I have been freezing all day long, and I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs walking around. They just came in from outside. But I've been cold all day long, and I cannot seem to warm up. What is the weather like where you're at? Hi, Carol. All right, so let's get this painted. We're going to have to probably do 2 coats of the pink, because I want it to be a solid, like a nice solid pink. And right now it's a little streaky, and I'm not doing a great job of painting it, y'all. But I will go in after my live, and I'll clean up the edges with my black marker. I did that before I came on with the other pieces that I painted, but I don't have time to do it right now. It's cold, 34. I might order the snowman before your sale ended, but I felt, oh no, Miss Linda, or who was that, Miss Diane? It was going so fast. Hi, Jessica, 46. Keyword is XOXO. So comment the word, it's not really a word, comment the letters XOXO, and you'll get the supply list. It'll take you to my chalk website. It'll take you to my wood cutout website. But if you want the transfer and some of the chalk surfaces that I'm using and all the jazz, then you'll want to grab a kit over in my VIP group. Shipping does take a little bit longer that way, but you're not paying 2 different shipping amounts. There we go. Okay, let's see if they're getting the message. There we go. I can see it. Hi, Leona. Hello. Yeah, it's cold here. Miss Diane, it won't be on sale, but the snowman will be in my live sale on Sunday. So if you want to wait, I saw Miss Tiffany. Thank you so much for your order. The hearts are about like 5.5 inches by 6 1/4. They're pretty large. I know, Miss Kristen. I didn't do that on purpose. But let's get these dry. We'll do 1 more coat, and I think 1 more coat will be good. But before I came live, I did go ahead and paint white. We do have an outline of the heart too. We're going to add some beads. We're going to add some XOXO, all the thing. I did like your mitten. Hi, Brandy. I know, Miss Tiffany. You didn't get a message with XOXO. I'm not sure. Did anybody else not get the message when they commented the letters, the keyword? Oh my goodness. All right. This is kind of like not the so fun part is the painting. Okay. Miss Helen got it. I got you, Helen. Okay, got the message. Miss Debbie, if you're not getting it, I'm not quite sure what's going on. Y'all, my messaging system loves me some days, and then some days it doesn't like me. Hi, Lacey. All right, well, let's get this completely dry, or as dry as possible. But y'all, I will go in after my live and clean up the edges. What I do is I just take this black marker and I just go over the edges to kind of clean them up to where they look like that. And so there's not paint on the sides. But I won't do that on my live just to save time, because those 4 pieces took me, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. You're having a snowstorm. Miss Debbie, I think you're in my VIP group. You'd have to check. You can comment the word VIP. You can comment VIP and then click on the link in there. And if it takes you directly to my group where you can see stuff, then yes, you're in my group. But if it asks you to join or requests you to join, then no, you're not. But my VIP group is free. So if you want the kit, just join that group. It's free. You don't have to buy anything if you don't want to. All right, one more coat. And then y'all, we have one more thing to paint, and then we're done with the painting. I always feel like the painting is kind of boring. But me, personally, when I'm watching people live, I like to watch them paint. One, because it makes me feel like I'm not such a hot mess when I'm painting. But I also like to learn other techniques. And what I'm doing right here, it's no technique. It's just a mess. Hello. Hi, Rose. Hi, Kimberly. If you are new, let us know that you're new. Let us know where you're watching from. Welcome on in. My name is Alex. I live in the San Antonio, Texas area. And I used to be a teacher. I taught for 11 years before I was able to resign and do this. And so, welcome on in. I primarily taught kindergarten and first grade, which I loved. I loved teaching first grade most of all. All right, is the paint, it's paint. So I'm using the color Vintage Victorian from Home Decor chalk paint. I wanted to use the Chalk Couture peony paste, but it's out of stock. So I didn't want to use something that y'all couldn't get. Like, I didn't want to use a chalk product that you couldn't purchase. So just use whatever pink you have. Any acrylic paint will work. If you already have peony, that would be perfect. That was what I intended to use, but you know, sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to. All right, let's get these dry. Hi, Jamie. I just moved from San Antonio. Oh, you did. Miss Brandy, I've been here like 33 years, 32 years. I love this paint. Yeah, I know, Miss Mary. How much is the paint? I don't know, like $9. I honestly don't know. You can get it from Michael's and Hobby Lobby, I believe. I couldn't tell you because I bought that probably over 2 years ago. Let's see who else is hopping. Hi, Chrissy. You like watching from beginning to end. Okay. I always feel like, and I know I said this earlier, but I always feel like people just get bored with watching somebody paint. But personally, I enjoy it. See, Amazon is about 9. Hi, Shauna. Alrighty. We're going to get these completely dry. We're going to clean up our mats. And we are going to paint our XOs, okay? And we're actually going to add this new transfer pattern to it. And we're going to do that in white. So I think we're going to paint these red, okay? Let me know in the comments. Should we leave these white or paint them red? What do y'all think? I know. Perfect. You bought it from Amazon. That's awesome. You enjoy the conversation? Me too. I love coming on here and hanging out with y'all. It's so fun. I wanted to come on last night, but before I knew it, it was too late and I didn't have a project. So I just made the club transfer, which is this guy right back here. I'll show it to you in a second. I made that yesterday. Ooh, what did I knock over? Who the heck knows what I knocked over? Red? Okay, I think these are somewhat dry. I'm just going to go through the edge and clean up any paint that might still be wet. Y'all, my big old dog is on the move. Some of each. Red is the winner. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's clean these up, which means I'm just going to wipe up the wet paint that's still on there. I'll show y'all what it looks like with the other pieces on, and then we can kind of decide. I wanted to do red. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all, this thing is shedding. This baby wipe, I need to go buy new baby wipes. They are, because they just came inside. Normally, they're very calm. Well, they're calm when it's just us. Like when my mom comes over, they go berserk, like crazy. Okay, let's clean up our glass mat. Y'all, another thing is if you don't have a paste scraper, grab yourself one, because you can scrape up the paste right off of the glass mat for easy cleanup, so you're not sitting there trying to scrub off the paint. I didn't put this in the supply list, but if you need one, let me know. I love this thing. Okay, and then let's dry it off. Thank you. What is everybody having for dinner? What did y'all make? Anything yummy? I'm just gonna have leftover pizza. But I need some ideas because I need to start cooking again. My fur babies are with me, but only Clyde is watching your live with me. Oh, it's a Chowini. Miss Dolores, I got mine from Michael's, but you can also purchase it on Amazon. If you comment the word, or if you comment XOXO, okay, and then you click on the button in the message that says supply list, it'll pop up with some buttons, and then at the very bottom will be a link to my Amazon storefront, and it's linked in there. Oh no, Miss Brandy, I hope you get to feeling better. Okay, enough of me yapping my jaws. Let me show y'all, okay? Oh, fudge. There we go. All right, so we got number one. And remember, after my live, I will go in and clean up the edges because the pink hearts look like a total disaster right now. My lab is, oh, how cute. Okay. I know it's kind of hard to see all of them. Let me do this. So it's going to say XOXO. So I was thinking of painting these red and then chalking on them with white. What do we think? Should we leave them white or paint them red? Ooh, rice with, ooh, that sounds good. What do y'all think? Red? I'm thinking red. Red, 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 red. Everybody wants red. Okay. So, yeah. Well, duh, Alex. You can't leave them white because on the white hearts, you're not going to really see them. Duh. Okay. Well, that solves that problem. All right. Let's put these over here and to the side. Now, these are not a chalkable surface. These are like our old wood slim cuts, okay? And they do kind of have like a glossy film. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sand it down just a little bit. It is going to distress it, but we're going to paint right over it. I have found sometimes with these wood cutouts that chalk used to have, it was really hard to paint. Like the paint just kind of wanted to slide off. Hi, Miss D. Can you show how you do the, yes, I'll show you. So I'm just roughing it up on one side to kind of help the paint stick a little bit better. If, you know, your girl doesn't have butter fingers, because I got butter fingers sometimes. If you're just popping on, say hey, welcome on in. My name is Alex. We are making a little Valentine's Day banner. Yes. Yes, ma'am, Miss Helen. I have a bunch of these in my inventory, so I thought, why not use them? And they'll be part of the kit, okay? I will post the kit in the VIP group after my live. Okay, that looks good. So we're gonna take candy apple and we're gonna paint these. Let me take Boom. He's right here. I don't know if y'all can hear him, but he's in here sniffing. All right, let me wipe these down and then we're gonna paint them, okay? Now, when I sand them, it's gonna make the surface a little uneven. So that means I'm gonna run the risk of when I apply my design, my pattern to it, it could bleed, but I'm hoping with the paint we should be good. My 5-year-old grandson, Aiden, and I. Hi, Aiden. I still have mine from last year. Never perfect, Miss Helen. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna take candy apple, and we are just gonna paint these on. I'm just gonna do as thin of a layer as I can, and I probably should paint the edges because we're not gonna go over the edges with a black marker. And I'm not really worried about what the back looks like because we're gonna glue that down, okay? So get this on in here. I probably should have painted these ahead of time too, but I wanted to show y'all to sand them, okay? Number 1, a little bit of water. Mine, I'm at the very end of my jar, and a lot of times when you're at the end, your paste is a little dry. So just add a little bit of water and you should be good to go. All right, y'all. Tell me, are y'all big, do y'all decorate for Valentine's Day? Are y'all Valentine's Day decorators? I just love the colors of Valentine's Day. My favorite color is red. And I just love all the red, pink, white. I love it. Not yet. All right. But do you decorate for it, Miss Brandy? Do you like decorating for Valentine's Day? I wish I could like craft as the holiday's going on, but y'all, then it would kind of defeat the purpose. Then you can't really use the idea if it's like February 13th, you know? Not much anymore. I have some hearts up, not a fan of Valentine's Day. That's okay. I get it, girl. I get it. Yes, we like decorating for Valentine's Day. You decorate it for it. Hi, Janice. I left my white tree. Ooh. I decorate for it, but I have snowmen up. Girl, we're going to do more snowmen. I have a winter craft coming tomorrow. I will be live in the morning tomorrow. So typically on Thursdays, I go live in the morning, and we're going to do a winter craft. So make sure you're signed up for live notifications. If you're not, just comment !notify all together, and that will get you signed up. I have a slim Christmas tree. Ooh, fun. Ooh, you do neutrals, Miss Christy. I want to see a picture. I want to see what you do. I bet that is gorgeous. Okay, y'all, I painted that all janky, but that's okay. All right, let's get these dry. Which I'm not worried about the paint job being absolutely perfect because I think we're going to use the bottom set. I think we're going to use the bottom set of the XOs on these. I have my snowflakes up and snowmen and stuff. That's awesome. I know. I need to get myself in gear and start decorating. Y'all also make sure you're in the VIP group. I have a bunch of finished pieces that they have to go. They're all sitting in a box. And so I'm going to start posting those a couple every week to kind of start selling some of my finished pieces that you've seen me make. They got to go. I'm holding on to them for no reason. So if you'd be interested in some finished pieces, just comment VIP, get in that group, and then just make sure you're interacting so you actually see the posts. All right. Y'all, we are almost there. We are almost there, and then it's going to be time to put it together. It gives it character with paint, not uniform. Yeah, there you go. It's handmade. So not everything's going to be absolutely perfect, you know? That's the thing, like, That's why I'm so nervous to sell my finished pieces, because they're not perfect. I mean, I know they're handmade, but they're not perfect. And so I'm so afraid that someone's going to come back and be like, Alex, I saw a little spot where the paste bled and it's not perfect and I want my money back. That's what I'm afraid of. You know, I live by myself and I get bored easily. Keep busy doing crafting. Girl, me too. I live by myself. It's okay. Oh, I love that. You love finished pieces you don't have to do. Okay, I decorate for Valentine's this year. Will be fun since I have, yay. Okay, you might be like, girl, what are you doing? This is surface wax, okay? We're gonna use this on our XOs, but my surface wax is a little flaky, so I like to heat mine up just a smidge to make it a little bit softer, and then it makes it a little bit easier to spread onto my pieces, okay? Now, I am waxing my surface because I painted it, and I'm about to put something sticky on top of my paint, okay? And sometimes, if you don't wax, it will want to pull up your paint. So wax is always great. If you already have some surface wax, use that. You give some to a nursing home. Oh, that's a good idea. I could do that with my grandmother. I bet she would love that. I bet she would love that. My granddaughter loves when I decorate. Yeah, I procrastinate on housework. It's only me and my fur baby, so I craft especially when I'm down. Oh. Hi, Nancy. I've started really, y'all, crafting a lot more, like not on a live, because I used to just craft on a live, but I'm really actually enjoying crafting, you know, on my own. Okay, so this is a brand new transfer, y'all. This one just came out. When did it come out? Just a couple weeks ago. The XO on this site for Valentine's Day, are they the same? No, these are different. So this is a different pattern or different style of the XO than what they had last year. I don't think they brought back the old style, but this is the new style, okay? Tell me, should we use the top or the bottom XOs? What do y'all think? No, the sale for my cutouts and all of that is over. That ended Monday night. Ooh. Bottom. Oh, no, the cutouts. Yes, those are the same. Yes, ma'am. They are the slim cut. So they're the ones made of the slim wood. So what I'm doing, y'all, is I'm going through and I'm actually just cutting my transfer. Y'all said bottom. Aiden votes bottom. Well, we're going to do whatever Mr. Aiden says. Okay, so we're going to cut this like so. Okay, mix it up. I think I want it to look uniform, just because this is like, these are like the thick, they cover the whole cutout, and these are pretty thin. So I think I'm just gonna stick with one pattern, but if you get the stuff to make this, you can do it however you want to, you know? I'm here just to kind of inspire and all of that jazz. I pretend I'm doing a live and my fur babies look at me. That's okay. Boone's sitting over here just staring at me, looking like I'm crazy. He's like, Mom, why are you talking to yourself? Okay, so we're gonna line this up. Great thing is that you can see through the transfer, okay? Now I think with these smaller ones, Boone, stop. With these smaller ones, you can, a light would probably be easier to see through it, but you know, we're gonna make do. And I think what we're gonna have to do is clean in between, I think. But we're gonna make sure these are flat, okay? And then, oh girl, is that what dropped? Is it my white paste? Y'all, it's my white paste. I don't know where it went. Shoot. Hold on, y'all. My white paste fell because it was right there on the counter. Oh, hi, Ruthie. I know you do chalk tour. How much is it to get a few chalk paint put in my box. They're $16 retail. Oh, found it. So the jar is $16 retail. But we do have like little Shelly. We do have paste packets, which look like this, that are small, that I can send, but they don't come in every color. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of white and just pull this across the single packs. No, oh, so those I think are $3 each, I think. Sorry, I misunderstood. They're either $2.50, they either range from $2 to $4. I really honestly don't know off the top of my head. For sure there are numbers, so. Okay, there's number 1. It's not as crisp as I would like it, but that's okay. We might have to redo that one because I don't know if I'm loving it. I might have put too much wax. All right, we're gonna do the X. Or you know what? We're just gonna go with it and it's just gonna be what it is. Okay, there's the X. There's the O. All right, let's clean these. Sorry, y'all. I got distracted by my thoughts. My paste packets never last well, even when I clip them. I have the same experience. That's why I like to honestly just use the jars. The ink packets, color of the month, they go on really light? Yes. So new color of the month. Typically, y'all, our colors of the month come in jars. But this month they tried something new with ink packets and it's color changing ink. So the really cool thing is you ink like on a shirt, right? And it's going to be very light color, but when you go out to the sun, it's going to get darker. So sorry, I'm over here just yapping. So you do get 4 ink packets, and the reason why they're so expensive, y'all, I swear, I had everything. The reason why they're so expensive is because the pigment is really expensive. So what they're doing is they're just doing like a little test run to see how well people like it and like how well it sells. Because, you know, they don't want to go invest all this money in jars of this color changing ink that's going to be more expensive, more than likely, if people aren't going to buy it, you know. So if you are into ink, if you want to make your own shirts, own tea towels, stuff like that, ink is the way to go. I'm waiting on mine to get here, my color changing ink packets, and we will do an ink project with those. Miss Angelica, oh, I don't think I posted the picture. I think I forgot to post a picture with my stuff. Hi, Rachel. I will post a picture in the VIP group, Miss Angelica. But they're really cool. So the color that you see in the picture is the color, like the color on the ink packet will be the color that it is when the sun hits it. Okay, so I am cleaning my transfer because I don't want to transfer that white onto my XOs where I don't want it, okay? So let's do the second set. And then y'all, it's gonna be time to put it together. So let's turn on our hot glue gun. Okay. Push down. Same thing with the X. Ooh, that moved on me. Push down, and here we go. No, I forgot to post it. Typically the beginning of the month is just so crazy. I apologize. I will post it after my live. Or you can go to the website, Helen, and you can see it. Okay. Whoop. Let's do this one. Y'all, I didn't think this project was going to take as long as it has. I apologize. All right, last one, and then we're going to put it together. Okay. So I'm going to pull that up. Bam. I think the other pattern would have looked really pretty too. It would have been very simple. is the transfer included in the kit? This kit? Is that what you're talking about? All right. Ooh, y'all, I'm on my last baby wipe. How can we order the kit? Miss Elizabeth, you can order the kit by being in my VIP group. What will happen is after my live, I will post a picture of the majority of the items that I used in my live, and you can comment the items that you want. So I don't require, the way I do my kits is I don't require you to buy everything in the kit in order to get the items. So I let you pick and choose and build your own kit. So if you just want the cutouts and the transfer, you can do that, okay? I will post a picture of my VIP group, so make sure you're in the VIP, comment VIP. Thanks, Aiden. Comment VIP, okay? Request to join if you're not already in there. And then when you see the post, you will comment the items that you want in your email. I will send you a invoice. You'll pay, and then once it's paid, I will order the items. I don't have the transfers in stock with me, so I do have to order them, but I do that so that way you don't have to go to 2 different websites. Like, so you don't have to go to the Choc Couture website and buy the transfer, and then go to the cutout website and buy the transfer, and then pay 2 different shipping fees. What I want to do is combine it all so you save just a little bit of money, especially on the shipping. You totally could. Yes, Miss Pam. So I hope, Miss Elizabeth, I answered your question. I know it's probably not like, I'm sorry, y'all. Tucker, Boone. Sorry, y'all. I know it's not like the easiest way, but it's the best way. Like, it just makes it easiest for me, and it makes it one central location. Does that make sense? Okay. Sorry. Yes. They're barking at something. They think they hear something mean outside. But yes, Miss Pam, you could totally flip them. That's okay, Miss Elizabeth. I hope that made sense. All right. You got to make sure those are dry. All right. Let's get this going because, Alex, you've been on here for way too long, girlfriend. All right. These are still wet. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Miss Stephanie. I'm sorry. They're a mess. They literally bark at everything. Hear a door car slam outside? Bark. Hear the wind blow? Bark. Think they hear something? They bark. Y'all, just dogs. Okay. So I am going to do a combination of my stick fast glue and hot glue. I'm going to use my stick fast glue for the edges. Hi, Victoria. Happy New Year. I'm going to use my stick fast glue. What the heck happened there? I don't know. Okay. Now this glue does set fairly quickly. Oh shoot, I forgot to show y'all how to clean up the edges. I will do it on the last one, okay? So, there's number 1. I'll do it here in just 1 second. So, I think Miss Diane was asking for me to show y'all how I clean up the edges with my black marker. Just to kind of make it look not like that, where you see the pink paint on the outside. So, I like to take a black felt tip marker and just go over the edges. Okay, so let me show y'all. So, let's see. Like right here, do y'all see where all that paint is on the side? And so it looks kind of funky when you've painted and you see the pink paint, right? Actually, I can do it on this one. So, I like to take a Faber-Castell black marker that I got off of Amazon. And y'all, I just go over the edges to clean them up. So, no rhyme or reason, but you do need to be careful that you don't get the black on the front side of your piece. So it goes from looking like this to looking like that. That side. So it does clean it up really, really nice. So I highly suggest that because I think it just makes the product look a little bit more finished, especially when you're hanging it. But if it doesn't bother you, don't do it, you know? But that marker is linked in my Amazon storefront if you want that specific one. Okay, we're gonna do some hot glue. Now I did the stick fast glue on the border ones because I have a little bit more control over it because I don't want the hot glue to seep out from under the edges. Yes, Miss Marcy. But I will go, like I said, I'll go in at the end of my live and I'll clean up the edges. But I just showed y'all how to do it. It's a little trick I learned from another crafter. She showed me, because I asked her, I was like, how do you get your edges to always look so perfect when you're painting? Because me, my hot mess self gets, my edges look like that, you know, no matter how hard I try. And so she's like, no, just paint however, and then just take a black marker, felt tip marker, and go over the edges. I can, Miss Helen. Just send me a message and let me know what size you want. I can't guarantee that this will fit. How do I get your Amazon link? So to get to my Amazon storefront, comment XOXO, okay? You'll get a message from the page and it'll have like supply list, join my free groups, get live notices. Click on supply list, click on the button, don't be afraid. Another message is gonna pop up. And then there you'll have like my chalk products, my cutouts, my club, and then at the bottom will be my Amazon storefront. You just click on that and it'll take you directly to Amazon. What was I gonna say? Oh, y'all, I don't know if I like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. We're gonna have to fix that. I think we're gonna have to turn it over. Oh, we might have to, I don't like that. What do y'all think? I was gonna say we'd have to turn it over. Or do I have, I didn't think about that. I know, Miss Sandy. Well, shoot, y'all. I didn't think that far ahead. What do we do? Needs more red. Yeah, I agree. I wonder if we just flip these over and just paint these red. Paint this side red, right? And then maybe we'll do the thinno. What do y'all think? Okay, we're gonna paint. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I thought we were close to being done. Who would have thought a banner would have taken this long? Paint it purple. I'm not going to paint it purple because the other X's are red, and I probably should have sanded this, but you know, it is what it is at this point. Exactly. So we can leave it solid red, or we can add the design on top. And it's just the thin design. We won't do the same one that we just had. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can fix it, y'all. Add design. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll add the design. We could do white dots. Y'all want to do white dots instead? Leave them red. We'll see what it looks like. Let's get this dry. Hi, Haley. Let's get this dry, and then we'll see. Thanks. Leave it white, then red with the transfer. White dots. That works. What? White dots. Okay, let's just see what it looks like. But I am cleaning this up because I don't want, let's just see, y'all. I know. That's okay. No, it needs a design. What do y'all think? I think it needs a design. Dots. Okay. Let's do dots. Y'all, we are not going with the original idea, so bear with me as I kind of figure out what I want to do. Design or dots? Pink design. I kind of want to use the transfer. Let's use the transfer. Let's just use the transfer since we already have it out. But if you don't like the idea, if you don't like the transfer, that's totally fine. Just do the dots. Put the simple design. Yeah. Other transfer. Hello, Alex. Boy, I would always have to serve. Oh, Miss Linda, are you signed up for live notifications? My Christmas was good. It didn't feel like Christmas. Let me just be real here for a second. Y'all, it did not feel like Christmas. Like at all. Like one bit. But I think it's also because like my family and I, we celebrated our Christmas like the weekend before and not on actual Christmas because of just schedules and stuff that we have to share the holidays, you know. And maybe that's what it was. I don't know. It just didn't feel like Christmas to me. Okay. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Y'all, I so appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know this is a little bit longer live than what I normally do, but hit the heart button for me and comment XOXO, and I will do a giveaway. I might do 2 at the end of my live, just as a little thank you for hanging out with me and sitting here and, you know, watching the struggle bus happen. Just kidding. Only sometimes the struggle bus happens. Only occasionally. Okay. Oh yeah. That is cute. Love. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'm happy with it. Okay. Shoot. I have to clean it. It's going to drive me nuts because I can't see through it. So let me just do like a rough clean of this. A little bit of water. Board eraser. Scrub the front and the back just like I did. And let's clean it up. Yes. You're never on too long. Maybe not enough. You're so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Seriously, you know, the last few months have been hard personally. And so I love coming on here, y'all, because y'all have kept me going. Keep me entertained while I'm eating dinner. Yeah, it looks so much better, y'all. Ew. Cute. All right, here we go. Let me place this down. We are almost there. I know I keep saying that, but I promise we really are. Because then all we have to do is glue these on. And then we're going to do a little beaded banner. You make, oh, thanks, Helen. So much better, yeah. Y'all, I wasn't thinking about the all white. But it would have been really cute if we left them, no, not white. You could leave them white. Yeah, you could have left them white and done the other pattern on the O in a red. That would have been cute. That's what I should have done. It's okay. It's okay. And a lot from Stephanie. Now I have to find my table. I also got the glass mat. Can't wait to craft a banner. I broke. Oh my goodness, Miss Jan. I don't have any ribbon, but I'm going to use beads. I'm going to use some beads. Not white on white, yeah. Number 2, we'll just throw that over there. Let's dry these, and then we'll glue. Time doesn't matter, as enjoy being, oh, y'all are so sweet. But I'm really trying to do like more of a mixture of like short videos, because I know not everybody can sit on here and hang out with me for 30, 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm really trying to do more short videos too. So if you'll ever see a short video pop up in my feed, just hit the heart button for me. That helps me out tremendously. Okay. I know, Miss Jan, girl, you gotta take care of yourself. I'm glad you're okay though. All right. It's not like you like meant to like fall and woo, y'all. Your girl burnt herself. Okay, we're gonna use the stick fast glue. We saw your shorts. Oh, like my short videos. It's like, shorts? I don't have shorts on. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, well, y'all. Hot mess. This is me on the daily, Miss Diane. I always say, sometimes my dad looks at me and he's like, Alex, I don't know how you make it through life on a daily basis. It's kind of true. Yeah, it attacked me. It wasn't my fault. There you go, Helen. Okay. Oh, we didn't glue the X's. That might be better. Yeah, definitely looks a lot better. It's not as like getting old and breaking a bone. I know. Now, y'all, had I not already been on here, you know, forever, I think like dots on the background, like really light dots would look really pretty. Or you could just get the XOs and paint them solid and do the dots on the backgrounds too. The background of each heart. I think that'd be pretty too. So like you could do pink hearts that match the background on the white, and then white dots. Did I say hearts? White dots, pink and white dots. Lord. I did not. This one was available for designers. I think, when was it? I think this was available last, oh, that is crooked. These were available last year to designers. Okay. Enough of me yapping. Makes me feel good when I do stuff like that. Yeah, see? I'm not perfect, and I'm never going to claim to be perfect, y'all. All right, so we're going to get some beads. Now, I did not put this in the kit, but if you really want the beads, I can throw them in a kit for you, or throw them in your order, kit, whatever. Okay, but I'm going to grab my bead threader. This thing is awesome. It makes threading your beads a whole lot easier. So we're going to do red, pink, and white. So I think I'm going to do red, white, pink. Okay. So you thread it onto the threader. Oh, I'm always clumsy. And then you're going to take your twine, jute, whatever, string, whatever you're going to use. And it's going to be like this, right? You're going to pull your beads on, and then they are threaded. So instead of having to sit there and thread them individually and get angry because your twine is fraying, I highly suggest to get yourself a bead threader. I got mine from Amazon. They're like $8-10, not even. So we're going to do the same thing. Red, white, pink, okay? And this is also linked on my Amazon storefront. Put your twine through, like so, and then pull. Okay? So, it'll look like that. So then we're going to do an O. It really is. No what? I got mine from, yes, Miss Barbara, it's amazing. There's a bunch of them on Amazon. So if you can't find my Amazon storefront, just go to Amazon and type in bead threader and they'll pop up. Okay, so same thing. Y'all, we're almost there. We really are. I used to get so frustrated with threading beads because it would just, I'm sorry, piss me off. Because I could never do it to where it didn't fray. And then people would be like, put tape around it. Put hot glue around it. And it still didn't work for me. So, sorry, I'm just getting real here with y'all. And so, what was I saying? So I had to figure out a solution, and I found that, and it's been the best thing since sliced bread. What size are the beads? I have no clue. I have no earthly idea. These beads came from, I think the red and the pink came from Amazon, and the white came from Walmart. So during Christmas time, Walmart sells like the beaded strings, and I buy those and I take them off the string and I use them for projects. That one upside down. What? Did I mean to put which one upside down? Which one upside down? Which one? I don't see which one. They're not 1 inch. No, they're definitely not 1 inch. Oh, I see. I got you, girl. I hadn't put it on yet. Okay, then we're gonna do our last set of beads. They're not 1 inch beads. They're, y'all, I don't know, 1/2 inch? No clue. 16 millimeter, there you go. We're just gonna listen to Miss Lynette because I'm really not quite sure, if I'm being honest. Okay, last set, and y'all, we're done skis. So hit the heart button, comment the word, comment XOXO, it's not a word, but comment XOXO, and that will get you the supply list to everything I'm using. I got you, Miss Karen. What was I saying? And then if you want the kit, if you want to pick and choose different things that you want part of the kit, or if you want the whole thing, just join my VIP group. Ooh, will it be helpful if I cut this off? And I'll loop the ends and all of that. I won't make y'all sit here and watch me, but 1, 2, here we go. What do y'all think? No, they're not linked on my Amazon storefront. I can go through, Miss Stephanie, and link them here after my live. You can get beads from anywhere. What do y'all think? So, I know I kind of went backwards, but isn't that cute? I know it's kind of hard to see with my sweatshirt on, but I think it is adorable. Love, love, love. This will get hung after my live, okay? So we are going to do a giveaway. So I'm going to give y'all like 45 seconds to hit the heart button and comment away, because I pick somebody from the comments to win. That's just how I do it. I scroll and I stop on a name, and that person will win a $5 coupon towards wood cutouts or a live sale order. I will have a live sale on, absolutely, Miss Sharon. There's so many different things you could do with this, especially if you have the like the monogram fonts from Chalk. You could totally put whatever you wanted to on these. I know, I'm so glad to finally see you, Miss Pamela. I think you're talking to me. And if you've already placed an order, so I know a lot of y'all ordered the snowman. If you've already placed an order and your order has not shipped, you can order this and I will combine, okay? I will combine your shipping and I'll refund you the difference when I go to ship, okay? I will refund you the difference when I go to ship. That way I can help you save a little bit of money. I think someone on here got like 15 bucks back in shipping because she had placed quite a few orders with me, which I loved. And so she got like $13 back in shipping because I was able to combine all of her orders. Got my order to go through. My daughter did it. That's okay. I still need to finish the sled. I have to find your live to finish it. But y'all, isn't that so cute? When are you shipping snowmen? Some of them ship today. If you didn't purchase the transfer that went with it, they're shipping this week. But if you want me to hold on to your order until the live sale, I can do that. All right, here we go. How do I know? You will get an email, Miss Sharon, but I had to order the literally freezing transfer because so many of y'all wanted that. So I had to order more. And so I have ordered them. They just need to be shipped to me and delivered. So it'll probably be towards the end of next week if I have to guess, before it ships. That's just kind of how I do my kits. because a lot of times I don't have all the inventory on hand, so I do have to place an order. And so with that, it does take a little bit longer to get, but you are saving some money on shipping. So, Miss Dolores, I can send you the link. Just send me a message. All right, here we go. Let me refresh my page. Y'all, if you have not done so, please hit the follow button. When you hit the follow button, the little counter behind me does move. And so my goal by the end of January is to get to 12,100 followers. So if you haven't hit the follow button and you like watching me, please do so. It so helps me out. And if you want to get notified when I am live, just put ! notify, and that will get you signed up, okay? Yes, they are on the website already, Miss Sharon. Thanks, Miss Brenda. Yes, the ones I used tonight are already on the website. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's pick a winner. We're going to pick 2 winners. 1, 2, 3. Miss Mary De Leon is winner number 1. Okay, I'm going to refresh uno más. That means one more. And then uno más tiempo. Would it be uno más tiempo? Because isn't tiempo time? But I don't know. Okay, I see Miss Mary, and then 1, 2, 3. Miss Connie Barbour. Connie Barbour, are you still here? But I will be live tomorrow morning. I think it's 9:45 Central Standard Time. We're going to be doing a winter craft. It's going to say winter. So thanks, Miss Helen. Yay. Okay, both of y'all are here. So if both of you lovely ladies, Miss Connie and Miss Mary, will send me a message to the page, I will send you your coupon code to use towards an order on the website, okay? But I will be on tomorrow morning around 9:45 Central Standard Time, I believe, or it's 10:30. One of those 2 times, but we will be doing a winter craft. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, bearing with me. Yes, I will post the color of the month in my VIP group. But I appreciate y'all being here. It means the absolute world to me. And if y'all ever have any questions about anything that I make, or anything that I do, please send me a message. I'm more than happy to help, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.